Nobody will ever forget the Queen's reaction at Royal Ascot in 2013 when her racehorse Estimate won the prestigious Gold Cup. What will happen to her racehorses now that she's no longer alive? If you want to know the answer, watch this video till the end. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to Queen Elizabeth II funny videos and hit the bell icon to receive updates on our daily dose. Also, don't forget to like and share our videos. Racehorses inspire amazement and wonder in everyone who sees them, regardless of whether you're riding one in an equestrian competition or simply admiring their magnificent physical presence from a distance. Her Majesty the Queen actively pursued her passion for horse racing and experienced considerable success throughout the years, winning every classic except the Epsom Derby. She was a visitor at Royal Ascot every June and had a lifelong connection to the sport, winning with horses including Estimate in the 2013 Gold Cup and Phantom Gold in 1995. 40 riders from the past and present gathered to create an impressive guard of honor for the royal party in honor of the Queen's Platinum Jubilee, commemorated at this year's Derby meeting in the Queen's signature colors of purple and red. When she was just 4 years old, a Shetland pony was gifted to her and she quickly became fond of it and skilled at riding it. This is when her love for horses first began. The Queen owned several prize-winning racehorses and held hundreds of them over her long life. After the late Queen unfortunately passed away on September 8th, the new monarch received her racehorses as an inheritance. Charles was consented to reduce the number of royal livestock as is customary and will auction off several horses at the Tattersall's venue in Newmarket. Will King Charles sell Queen Elizabeth's favorite racehorses? King Charles is ready to wind down his mother's racing business by selling her prize racehorses. This month, a third of the best racehorses he inherited will be auctioned at Newmarket's Tattersall's, and the top of the list is just fine. The new monarch's first winner, according to a reliable source close to the Royal Sandringham Stud in Norfolk, there are discussions about winding down Queen Elizabeth II's 37-horse breeding program in 3 years. The Royal Stud may be a museum. The Queen's horse, Love Affairs, which won at Goodwood just 2 days before her death, is also for sale. Despite the impending sale, a royal source claimed that King Charles would continue to promote ties between the racing community and the royal family, although not on the same level as Her Majesty since she has a passion. The objective is to keep up the customs and linkages with Royal Ascot. Queen Elizabeth II only sold an average of 7 horses annually, despite it being customary to sell some horses to maintain the collection. At Sandringham, King Charles now owns 60 racehorses and 38 brood mares, and he expects to have 30 new foals next year. Does King Charles expect to make a fortune from racehorsing? King Charles will amass wealth in racing in 2023 after inheriting his mother's huge stable. Over the previous years, Queen Elizabeth II may have earned a staggering £2.2 million or 2.3 million euros from her horses. 2013's Ascot Gold Cup victory by her horse Estimate may have been her biggest and finest accomplishment. The value of victory at the time was little about £200,000 or 230,000 euros, but this year Piledriver's victory in the same race was worth £709,000 or 818,240 euros. The horse's latest victory has led to some tempting odds of King Charles winning significant slots in the upcoming year. The King is 7-2 to see a winner at Royal Ascot in 2023 from the Royal Box. Following King Charles's announcement that John Warren would be leaving his managing position in racing, the horses were put up for sale. This is even though he was his late mother's close, reliable friend. For more than 13 years, Warren was in charge of the Queen's interests in horse breeding and racing. He continues to be in the order of the horses who gallop in the royal colors today. He could now become a victim of a royal shakeup in racing. With that, we've come to the end of the video. If you found it interesting, make sure you hit the like button and let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Also, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already.